Next, I would request Mr. Josh Folger, President of JetFab India Private Limited. So we have two applications for the JetFab. One is for the multi-layer PCB, and the second application is for JetChem Supply Chain Services, which is for the optical transceivers for almost 50 crore. Next. Josh, I would request you to stay back. Josh, I think you have the second one as well. You got two applications. One for the optical transceiver as well. Oh, sorry, both in the same file. Sorry. My bad. Mr. Arun Pasanis for Raycon India Private Limited. Would request Mr. Pradeep Menon to come forward from Micropack Private Limited. They're already one of the very established PCB manufacturers. So they plan, they're very established PCB manufacturers and in Bangalore. The next, I would request Mr. Rahul Agrawal, Director from ASUK Safety Components India Limited. They plan to make the camera module for the auto sector, and they have an in-house technical capability in Singapore and planning to replicate the same capability in India as well. Next, I would request Mr. Vivek Jindal, CEO of Unominda, to come forward. They have also applied for the camera module for the auto sector, and they have in-house capability for the camera module business, and they intend to carry out the complete value addition process here. Next, I would request Mr. R.S. Simha, ATNS India Private Limited, to come forward for a multi-layer PCB application. They have another application for SDI PCB, which we will be brought forward, which is highly capital intensive in the next rounds. Next, I would request Mr. Sendil Venkachalam, Director, HiQ Electronics Private Limited, for a multi-layer PCB. They intend to manufacture the 40 layers PCB for defense and aerospace. I think a big rounds of applause for them. Next, I would request Mr. Birendra Kumar, Director from Sierra Circuits, again for multi-layer PCB up to 16 layer for defense and aerospace. So, next, I would request Mr. Varun Manwani, Managing Director, Info Power Technologies Private Limited, again for a multi-layer PCB. So it's a Sahasra Group company. They also they presently have a PCB plant and also a semiconductor ATMP plant as well in Bhiwadi. Next, I would request Sanjeev Narayan, Sirma Mobility Private Limited, for their application for a camera module sub-assembly. The next, I would request Mr. Vinay Prakash Agrawal, Director of Meena Electrotech Private Limited, for multi-layer PCB. And the last application, which yes, sir. So this is being manufactured in Jammu and Kashmir, and that goes to show the confidence of the industry in the governance of that state. And the next one is Mr. Manish Revani, Business Head for eHome IoT Private Limited, for a multi-layer PCB. That's all, sir. I think we have announced all the approvals. We'll request the dignitaries to kindly take the seat. We will be handing over the mics to the 10 people who have been, who are to speak at least for 1 minute. Can we hand over the mic to Mr. Rajiv Kaul?
Honorable Union Minister Shri Ashwini Vaishnaw ji, Honorable Minister of State Shri Jitin Prasada ji, respected Secretary Meti Shri S. Krishnanji, Sri Shilpalji, distinguished officials of the Government of India, esteemed guests, industry partners, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, Sri Pankaj Mahindraji.
Mohan Reddy, Mr. Krishna Bodanappu, and Ms. Sridevi Badiga. Ladies and gentlemen, this So, ladies and gentlemen, this milestone reflects India's transition from a design-centric.
Well, good morning to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. It's indeed an honor for me to speak in front of Mr. Ashwini Vaishnaw ji, Mr. Jitin Prasada ji, and the rest of the distinguished people on the dais. I started a company which was more on technology services. That was about 30 years back. And then as we saw India evolving, and India right now, I see, is an embodiment of the new technologies, new initiatives, and future. And what all of us now start calling the Bharat. We tried several times in the past in terms of attempting to get into other areas. But in the last 10 years, sir, after the government led by Sri Narendra Modi ji, with you, with all of you, with him, we've seen tremendous amount of progress. That's when we thought we'll take the risk. We now have diversified ourselves into electronics manufacturing and also into semiconductors. It's all because of the vision that the current government has. And certainly, the vision all of us have is to make sure that India becomes a Viksit Bharat. And I'm sure I keep saying this, sir, that I am past. What I see in front of my eyes is my future. The fact that I see those smiling faces, the shining eyes, makes me feel my future is in your safe hands. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you.